the score should have been at least 225 because there still were
Plenty of betting
Rinku
were
Singh,
there.
Rinku Singh and uh, and Akshar Patel lined up. You might as well be having problems against Abrar Ahmed and Usman Tariq. You know
Yes.
the unconventional off spinner that Pakistan has right now. If you are playing against a team like teams like say England, South Africa, Australia.
It's
Sorry,
London.
I won't be keeping England here. In each and every game, bringing Bumrah to ball after the power play, this may turn out to be tricky against stronger opponents. And in the team huddle, I once saw that Surya had a big smile on his face as he was interacting with Abhishek. At present, what the current situation is that India are keeping their fingers crossed.
Hello and welcome to the Crick Hub. Today again along with me, Shayok Banerjee from New Delhi. Shayok, welcome to our show.
Thank you, Partho.
If you consider the margin of the win, definitely it's another comprehensive win for Team India in this World Cup. But it is not flawless at all. At least I believe that. I don't know what is your opinion. What do you think?
Uh, See, first and foremost, the highlights of India's victory
Hmm.
were the innings
And the
of
scorecard.
Ishan Kishan and Hardik Pandya.
Exactly.
Because if you look at India's bowling, it's never India's concern. It was
Absolutely.
never.
Absolutely.
So, but then if we look at India's batting lineup, there still are certain issues, and although the final score was 209,
Hmm.
it should have been at least 225, if not more.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We don't have
In the
any.
19th over, there were 205 for 4.
Yes.
Yeah, so from with still almost 2 overs to go, the score should have been at least 225 because there still were
Plenty of betting
Rinku
were
Singh,
there.
Rinku Singh and uh, and Akshar Patel lined up.
Yes.
But
So actual strategies, I
immediately,
think. Yeah. Sorry.
no, I mean, what I was saying was that immediately after Hardik's dismissal,
Hmm.
they lost, I think, 3 wickets for just 1 run.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
if you include Hardik's dismissal, it was 4 wickets for just 1 run.
Yeah.
Against teams like Namibia, this kind of a collapse might not hurt India or cost much, but
Exactly.
you never know. This may come back to haunt you against Pakistan.
Or
Although,
in some other matches
as
in
I
Super League.
exactly, I had said yesterday that uh, there isn't much of a difference between any of these minnows and the current Pakistan team.
Hmm.
There must be. This current Pakistan team, at best, it may be just what do you say? Just a few inches ahead of these minnows.
Yeah, but
But
obviously, in
yeah,
this World Cup, according to the performance, I don't know we could call these teams as minnows or not hereafter.
no, you see the way Nepal fared today.
Hmm.
After coming perilously close to beating England, they lost by 10 wickets to Italy, and
Hmm.
it's just not about losing by 10 wickets, but they batted first and scored just 120 odd.
Hmm.
So I mean, so this is how these minnows play operate. Absolutely no standard at all. And I'm not demeaning anyone.
Mhm.
I'm not. I'm not demeaning or devaluing any of these teams, but such is their standard. So
Yes.
anyway, I mean,
Mhm.
coming back to India, uh, losing 4 wickets for just one run, I don't think it's too good.
Absolutely. And if we see the exact picture on that phase, I think on last 10 balls, India lost 5 wickets and scored only 4 runs.
Yes,
And
last
also if
11
we,
balls,
last 11 balls,
last
yes,
11 balls.
exactly. If we include the Hardik
Hardik's
Pandya's
wicket.
dismissal,
Yeah.
yes, exactly. And another phase of Indian batting that was in between 7th to 12th over of their innings, where India maybe scored around 20 to 30 runs and lost 3 wickets.
Yes. Yeah. Because this Kotla wicket, this was a wicket of low bounce,
Hmm.
and the ball also gripped a little bit onto the surface.
Hmm.
So that way, it wasn't to one of those fattest wickets that we see on the subcontinent.
Hmm.
It wasn't.
Hmm.
But if you have these kinds of problems against Gerhard Erasmus,
Hmm.
who's no Shane Warne or Muralidharan, or even a
Absolutely.
Sanjay, or even a Moeen Ali, I would say,
Yeah.
you might as well be having problems against Abrar Ahmed and Usman Tariq. You know
Yes.
the unconventional off spinner that Pakistan has right now.
Exactly. Exactly. And you have to play on the Premier wicket.
Yeah, and that too is sluggish on most occasions.
Exactly. And
So
not only that, we should not forget that on the later part of the tournament, we may have to face Keshav Maharaj, Michel Santner, and the wicket will get on the and the tier and where will increase in the wicket in the later part of the tournament.
yeah, if you see such wickets in what's still the first phase of the tournament,
Hmm.
I mean, it's still early days in the tournament.
Yes, exactly.
Uh, the business end begins from the Super 8,
Hmm.
the Super 8s.
Yes,
So by then, the wickets should deteriorate further.
exactly. And what you
And
rightly mentioned on yesterday's show that this is the later part of the season in Indian cricket.
absolutely. So just the stand and deliver or on the rise, the kind of stroke play, it
Hmm.
won't become easier.
Exactly.
That way, there is work to do for India,
Hmm.
because you know, s- South Africa. Okay, you might beat South Africa 3-1 in a bilateral series, but this is a different proposition. This is a different tournament, and
Absolutely.
an absolutely
Different
different
pressure.
tournament, a different level of pressure. So
Being defending champion, you are playing in the home soil.
yeah, in this case, there is the factor of expectations. The
Exactly.
aspect of expectations which plays a part.
Hmm.
But when it comes to your batting, if you lose 4 or 5 wickets for just one run against an associate side,
Hmm.
okay, fine. You have every right to call it as just one, as part of the game. It might happen. Yes, it might happen. But
Hmm.
if this happens against a team that has rarely played any kind of cricket under lights,
Yes,
the current crop of the Namibian unit,
absolutely.
from what I remember, apart from the captain Erasmus and their left arm pacer Ruben Trumpelman.
Hmm.
I don't recall any of the other Namibian guys playing under lights. And
Exactly.
the captain himself admitted yesterday.
Yeah.
So, and and even while bowling today,
Hmm.
fine, India dismissed them for 116, a paltry total.
Hmm.
But in the first 9 overs, they were Namibia were 85 for two.
Exactly. A fantastic spell of Varun Chakraborty bring India back in the match, if I am not wrong.
Now, Varun just kept targeting the stumps,
Hmm.
and the inexperienced and complete lack of idea against against this kind of spin bowling that hurt Namibia because they have never faced this kind of a bowler,
Exactly.
or this kind of bowling.
Hmm.
I mean, what Namibia could have done was that at least when Varun Chakravarti was on, they should have focused more on rotating the strike because
Exactly.
given their strength, they would
Hmm.
never be able to chase down 210 runs. Never.
Absolutely.
Had they done very well, fine, they could have reached 180 or say,
Yeah.
or at best
They should keep
190.
the run rate
At best
better.
190. Yeah, at best 190.
Hmm.
And uh, the 116 runs that they scored, that too may not have happened had Jasprit Bumrah started proceedings.
Yes.
The Bumrah came
But
on to bowl after the power play.
absolutely. But this is a right thing you just raised. That do you think that in this Indian think tank they will use Jasprit Bumrah on the day over and on the later part of the World Cup as well? And they are keeping just Jasprit Bumrah and Arshdeep Singh for the death over. Do you think this?
Keep see keeping Bumrah for the death overs is never a bad idea.
Hmm.
Is never, but uh, consistent. I mean, very frequently bringing him as a one change or as a one change bowler or after the power play,
Hmm.
this could could go on to be a bit tricky.
Yes, yes. What I'm going to ask you is that against a big team, if they get a start like this, what Namibia got today, that 80 for one or two in 8 overs, they will not lose rest 8 wickets within 40 runs or 30 runs.
Yes, I mean, if you know, if you are playing against a team like teams like say England, South Africa, Australia,
Hmm.
and
It's
sorry, I,
even,
I won't be keeping England here because England another gone case confused team.
oh, yes,
Uh, I would rather I would rather place New Zealand, South Africa,
hmm,
and Australia,
yeah,
and maybe West Indies,
hmm,
maybe.
hmm,
So whatever. So these three teams, New Zealand, Australia, South Africa. If you look at these teams, if they are placed at say 80 for one or two after 8 overs,
hmm,
and Bumrah has the ball, the pressure could well be a little more on Bumrah as well because he
absolutely.
knows very well that he's not uh, bowling against any of the minnows.
Hmm, exactly.
So you know, in each and every game, bringing Bumrah on to ball after the power play, this may turn out to be tricky against stronger opponents.
Yes.
Not a bad idea.
Hmm,
It is innovative, and in some cases, it definitely has helped India. But
hmm,
uh, in the long run, and sticking with this ploy in on a frequent basis, this could be a bit tricky.
absolutely. Absolutely. So, and what you will say about Namibia's performance on today?
Oh, what is there to say? Their captain took 4 wickets.
Mm.
He bowled a, he bowled a decent spell. That's all. Nothing else.
And one most important thing I will ask you before wrapping up with today's show, that is Abhishek Sharma. He, as we all expected, he didn't take part on today's play. But what do you think about Pakistan match? Is he traveling with Team India? Will he play? Will he play on that match? What do you think?
See, today, today just before the toss, we
Mm,
saw Abhishek in the team huddle,
mm,
and after that, uh, he was seen speaking to the team physio Kamlesh Jain, and then batting coach Sitanshu Kotak also joined them.
mm,
And in the team huddle, I once saw that Surya had a big smile on his face as he was interacting with Abhishek.
mm,
But then at the toss, Surya said that he still hasn't recovered, that Abhishek still hasn't recovered fully,
mm,
and he might take one or two go, 1 or 2 games more
mm.
to be back. So this suggests that he remains doubtful for the Pakistan clash.
Yes.
But at the mid zone after the press conference,
Mm,
after the post match press conference, Varun Chakravarti said that Abhishek had told him he is getting better and he should be good to go against Pakistan.
okay.
So at present, it's very difficult to draw a conclusion and say that he has a great chance of playing. No, you can't say
Mm,
like that. You know, at present, what the current situation is that India are keeping their fingers crossed over
exactly.
whether Abhishek will be available for the Pakistan game or not.
Exactly.
Because because at the ground today he looked a little bit pale
Okay.
and seems to have lost weight as well.
Okay. Okay. So obviously, we have to keep an eye on this matter before the most important Pakistan match, and we'll come with all the updates about Abhishek Sharma as we will get it. So thank you very much, Shaib, for joining with us from New Delhi, and we'll catch you soon again on some other program.
Thank you so much.